All right, everyone. Friday na naman, no? Tapos na naman ang isang trading week. Napakabilis ng panahon. Welcome to our last daily charting session for the week. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam what we do here, we take a look at mga trending names and we select those by yung listahan na binibigay ng Instagrams. You usually find it on the right-hand side of your screen or mga chart requests. Or and it's usually the case is yung pinaghahalo ko. May halong konting requests, may halong konting trending names. And today's no different, no? We're doing a mix of both para lang, hitting two birds with one stone, no? So let's start with Converge. So yesterday, Converge had a relatively bearish day, no? And today was no different, nag-continue. The last time we looked at this, we were here. Ang sabi natin nun, kung nag-consolidate, pwede isa sa mga possible scenarios, mas mag-consolidate dito sandali, then we push higher. Diba? We even discussed na baka magkaroon ng pullback konti up to here, which also did happen. Diba? If you wanna check that video out. So we pushed up to here, created new resistance, tas yun nga, nag-drop siya. Okay? Nag-drop ang Converge, and right now, ang sabi natin nun, kung na-break to, parang medyo delikado. Unfortunately, along the way, nag-form tayo ng new structure, no? So may kailangan tayong tignan. And one of those was this kilo here. Okay? So we did break that and we almost broke this. In fact, we just closed right above it, pero intraday, we traded below it. So right now, bearish scenario would still be if ma-break natin tong 32.3 altogether, then we might be able to revisit tong white zone. Again, uulitin ko yung sinabi ko sa last video, just because it comes here, doesn't ibig sabihin bili na. It just means it has come to an area of potential interest and we still want to see what price does if umabot man siya sa lugar na to. Okay? And those are all big ifs, no? Now, sa bullish scenario naman, ano gusto natin makita? Kung bullish tayo and gusto natin makita na mag-recover siya agad. Based on this current na structure, what we want to see is for price to reclaim 36.7 fast, start holding above it, then maybe consolidate a bit here, diba? Right below this area of previous consolidation here. So somewhere there, no? Then let's see from there kung may enough legs to push it higher to re-challenge 45.4 or beyond. Okay? So, right now, I will be highly surprised if karamihan ng mga trail stops nyo hindi pa na-hit. So first of all, congratulations muna kasi I am sure kung na-hit yung trail stop nyo na ganun kataas, malaki na rin yung kinita nyo. So congratulations to all of you na kumita sa Converge. Kung hindi pa na-hit yung trail stop nyo for one reason or another, then just be observant do sa mga pinag-usapan natin today. Alright? Next, let's take a look at BSC. So BSC, the last time we looked at this, we were saying na nandito siya ngayon sa support, no? It was trading around this level of support here. This level of support held, and as prices likely or tends to do, bumalik lang siya. Parang inabot niya ulit yung top end ng range. Okay, so we came back, tested support, nag-hold ang support, pushed up, tested the range. Again, for a more bullish scenario, I want to see this range break. So mag-break above tong 0.65 man lang, para tong 0.65 to 0.72 na area mag-come back into play. Right now, ang range niya is ito pa rin. Kung ano man yung range nito, stuck pa rin tayo dyan. Wala pa rin gaano nagbago. Diba? Yes, nag-hold the support, but otherwise, it's relatively the same. Volume was higher than yung for the past ilang days, but that's not very surprising, no, when it comes to stocks like BSC na kumbagay mainit yung mata ng mga tao. Alright? So again, bullish, we want to see it break above tong zone na to para lang may magbago, may mag-change sa structure. And syempre, kung bullish tayo, ayaw natin makita na mabasag below this level of support, mga 50 na area. 0.5, break below 0.50, then baka abutin na natin yung support below here. Okay? Next, let's take a look at ACEN, no? So what has ACEN done? So ASNE has broken out once again dun sa previous resistance niya, 'di ba dito? It was holding here, we broke out, then price came back, retested tong area of previous resistance which has now turned into support, and we are now consolidating above it. I say consolidating kasi we're not exactly setting the world afire kasi puro wicks pa rin sa taas eh. 'Di ba? Nag-hold back, hino-hold back pa rin tayo ng mga wicks. So, para masabi natin na, sige, yung momentum patuloy pa rin, we want to see it break above these 2 wicks here sana. Yung clean break, malinis, hindi yung butal lang. Okay, otherwise, if you still believe na may room pa to move tong ASEN, then what you want to see to possibly get in or humabol is a pullback. So again, pullback up to here is okay. Kahit na up to here, for me, is still okay. Break below itong area na to, yung 10.68 to 10.9 na area, then medyo delikado na. Okay? But if we can come back into this area of previous consolidation here, tapos maybe print some type of bullish structure para makasakay, may base tayo na pwedeng pasukan, maganda risk-reward, then that's something that we can possibly look for in the coming days/weeks. No? Guys, bago tayo tumuloy, paalala ko lang sana, if you like this video, if you find this content that we do educational or helpful or even mildly entertaining, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. Maybe share it to your family and friends din na nagka-trade, no? It's one of the few ways kasi for me to determine kung talaga nga bang nakakatulong yung content na ginagawa natin. Kasi yun naman talaga ang goal. I'm very happy teaching, but I also want to be able to help sa mga pagtuturo at sa content na ginagawa ko. Okay? So moving on, let's take a look at LTG. So LTG, last we looked at this, I said parang nagka-flag tayo pababa. Ang nangyari ngayon, medyo binasag yung flag to the downside, no? While pwede pang i-insist, just let me take off the volume. Pwede pang i-insist na, nandito pa naman tayo sa area na to kung saan nag-consolidate, di ba? And yes, I wouldn't argue that. Unfortunately, it's not looking as bullish as it once did. Ang lalim din ng pinulbak niya eh. So, if you are bullish LTG, what you want to see is ma-reclaim tong 9.47 to 9.5 area as soon as possible and for us to start trading above it again. Tapos, possibly, medyo mabilisan na move back up, break it, retest, tas move higher, creating another high para lang mas meron ng legs. Kasi right now, it's looking quite bearish. Baka abutin natin ulit tong 8.5 here, no? 'Di ba? Kasi, sabi ko before, etong inverted head and shoulders pattern na to, nag-play out na yan eh. Kumbaga, na-achieve na niya yung pattern target niya, nalagpasan pa niya. So, I wouldn't say outright na, kapag nabasag tong right shoulder, invalidated na yung inverted head and shoulders pattern. Kasi, invalidated naman na talaga eh. It's done. Okay, it's done. So right now, a close beneath ito, yung sa right shoulder, is bad, but a close beneath 8.5 is really, really bad. So sana naman, di na tayo umabot sa puntong yon, no? Sa mga bullish sa LTG. Guys, apologies pala for the background noise. I've been trying to work my recordings around yung construction near us, but minsan nakakachamba ako, pero tulad today, kanina, medyo tahimik tayo, then ayun, medyo bumabalik yung ingay. So my apologies. I'm just gonna try to talk over it na lang kasi wala rin akong magawa. Alright? And then finally, let's take a look at MWC. So MWC, tuloy-tuloy yung pag-breakout niya, no? So last time, we were saying na it tested resistance here, was unable to close above it, pero tumuloy, went to the next resistance level, 'di ba? Ito nag-breakout, tested it underneath, tapos ito yung next resistance, and ngayon we're at the next resistance level na ulit. We're broken above it. So, assuming tuloy-tuloy lang to, ang tinitignan natin na next possible area for resistances, number 1, is yung open gap dito. Itong purple area na to. So, it comes from that open gap there. Okay? And then, after that, it's the next level of resistance here sa 25.65. Alright? Now, I mentioned before na hindi ako mahilig humabol sa mga ganito na tuloy-tuloy lang, na mahirap kasi the risk-reward is just not worth it para sa akin. But kung humahabol man kayo, then yan yung mga next na kailangan nyo abangan na areas. Okay? Ideally, what would happen is either mag-pull back to ng konti, maybe come back even up to this area here. Diba? Okay pa? Mag-form ng some type of bullish structure, pasakayin yung ibang tao, dagdag buyers, then from there, we can push higher. But syempre, other bullish scenarios include na mag-range muna tayo sandali, then break higher, or it could just keep moving up, which it has been doing for the past ilang days. Again, paalala lang, konting ingat sa mga ganitong types of moves kasi usually kapag may ganito, tas kinain sila pabalik, malakas din. Kasi nga, wala gaano magdidepensa niyan. Diba? Bakit nila didepensahan yan? Kasi malamang maraming hindi nakasakay so marami rin hindi magdidepensa. Diba? Dahil tuloy-tuloy lang yung pataas. So, for me, I would prefer to see it pull back nga para lang mas may buwelo, 'di ba? Mas healthy tignan. Mag-pull back dito sa 20.85 na area kung saan tayo nag-breakout around there, no? Yung may previous support here that we broke out from. Okay? I would prefer to see it pull back. Kahit na hindi doon, basta kahit papano may pullback tayo ng konti, maayos na pullback, mag-flag ng konti. That might be better. Make it easier to get in. Okay? Sa mga nakapasok na ng MWC, congratulations sa inyong lahat, no? Congratulations sa earnings nyo. Just be sure to trail your stops in accordance to whatever system or discipline that you might be using. Okay? Huwag ipapalagpasin, huwag kakalimutan ng disiplina just because tumataas. Di ba? Mas importante nga tandaan yung disiplina nun kasi kung hindi, sayang din yung kinita natin. Di ba? Kung biglang bumalik to, di ba? Take na tayo ng profit. Let's respect our trail stop. 'Di ba? Kitain na natin ang dapat kitain kaysa na ibalik pa natin sa market. Alright guys, so as always, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. It's been another great week watching the PSE with all of you. And as always, good luck and happy trading.